What is going on, guys? It is time for the September All Systems test. So we got a lot today. We got a lot on the agenda. I will be right back. I gotta prepare a few things. But yeah, and then we'll go over our to-do list. So I will be right back to start the test. I'm back to start the test. Something kind of interesting that I just realized. So if you have Apple products, you may know that the new updates came out. And for some reason, right now I'm using Google Slides because ProPresenter, what I usually use, keeps quitting randomly. See, look, watch. Yep. And it keeps doing that over and over again. And then it'll give me it'll give me oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're just going to have to use Google. What am I talking about? We're just going to have to use good old Google Slides. So, yes, it is time for September system testing, presented to you by the Fire Alarm 264. And for some reason, this screen is very dim.
We do not care.
Don't know why, but I guess we're just going to kind of have to deal with it. But anyways, so today's agenda, yeah, you can barely see that, so I'm just going to put it on the screen. But today's agenda, we've got the fire alarm system testing for the basement. We've got emergency light testing, so this right here, we're going to be testing that. We've got the exit sign tests, all three of them. We've got the CO alarm, and of course the good old ionization detector. So there you go. And also the demo board will also be tested today, which I have not touched in a really long time. So anyways, it is time for September system testing with very bare and ugly slides, but it's whatever. So anyways, I gotta find my key, so I'll be right back to start the testing. So we're gonna start with the exit signs and emergency lights first. So right here, got a Lithonia lighting exit sign. This is LQ or LMQ. There you go, working. And then of course, we've got the other one. This was the first exit sign that I installed. And the reason why is because the exit sign by the stairway didn't work, but I was able to fix it. So this is a double-sided exit sign, and it is working. Even despite the age of it, the batteries are still good. We've got my newest exit sign, which I forget the brand. This might be Lithonia. I'm not good with exit signs as I am with fire alarms. I know them, but not as good. So I'm not sure what brand this is. I want to say Lithonia, or it could be generic, but this is brand new, by the way, so obviously it works really well. But yeah, so you can check that off the list. And then up here we've got, of course, the emergency light. This is generic, I do know that for sure. And it is a little broken, but it is working. And yes, I do know that it works because when I was working on the system, I actually unplugged all of that, and it did work, so. But yeah, of course we have the system sensor 2WB, or as many people know it, just an i3. Here's that Lithonia lighting, by the way. It's the same thing. 2400. Oh, by the way, we did put new stuff on the system, might I add. We got the same pole station here, MS-7S. We've got a MES. We've got an advance. Yes, I put the advance back up. And the reason why, you'll see why in just a second. But first, let me show you this. Yep, you guessed it right. We now have a new pole station spot. And as of right now, I have an EST SIGA there. So as you can see, the collection shelf, which is not my full collection, is starting to get a little low because I have a lot of it in use right now. And also, just a bunch of stuff here. Got the BG12 here. And then, of course, up here, we have that beautiful smoke detector. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I better show you the new device now. So, linked into this one on NAC4, if we come up, follow this wire, we have a L series. Let's go. Yes, I was able to fix it. So now we have a new alarm spot. Why do I have two next to each other? I have no idea. Probably just for fun. But hey, there it is. So first things first, grab some popcorn because this is going to be a bit of a long video. This is our monthly all systems test. So we have tested all the exit signs. We're going to do from coolest, or no, like least coolest to coolest. So we'll do the CO alarm. Yep. There you go. Concludes that. Check that off the list. Oh, and of course we have the commander here still. But okay, let's start with the new device. There you go. So, okay, so this type of pulsation, it takes a flathead, kind of like the older series, kind of like the older pulsations. Okay, these are on the same zone, so we do have to reset, but actually, we're gonna do a smoky. So right here, I've got a 2WB, like I said before. But yeah, so as you can see, here we go. Okay, there you go. We will do, I kind of forget what now. I forget what zones I put stuff on anymore. I believe this is zone 2, but if not, then it won't work. So hopefully I'm right. Yep. Kind of forgot my head was right next to that. But I'm good. I covered my ears in time. Anyways, I know for a fact that these two are in the same zone. So, which means I guess we do have to reset the system. Actually, no, we don't, because this is on zone 3. So, yep. Oh, yeah, so this is the EST SIGA, by the way. And this is a bit different from that other EST SIGA, because this one is, first things first, this one is dual action, and it has a key lock. Compared to this EST SIGA that doesn't have a key, rather a screwdriver, and is only single action. So yeah, I'm gonna teleport back to the panel. Look at that, I teleported, that's cool. So, yep, still don't have batteries, yep, I know. But technically, if it wasn't for the batteries, the system would be normal. But, yeah, I guess. Anyways, I probably should have done a walk test for this, but what's the fun in that when it's a YouTube video? So anyways, one thing I wish the 2400s had was a bigger port to put a nail in, because I'm always having to fiddle with tools, because the i3 is a bigger test button than this one.
We do not care.
But it's fine. Still cool. Yeah, so I am aware that they do not sync at all.
Really?
But it's fine because we've got advances or system sensor and Gentex, so it's not really going to do that well. And for some reason, when I set it on system sensor sync, the Gentex commander just doesn't even work at all. There, so you could hear that L series give that little chirp when I hit silence. That's just because it's, since it's both on NAC 4, one of them gets power cut like a millisecond later. Nope, wrong key. No, right key. There we go. Anyways, okay, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna pull this one, then we're gonna hit reset, and it should go off. So, we'll hit reset. And it should go off.
Really?
Yep. So you got the fire alarm. That is zone 5, which means that station is working properly. And no other pull stations are pulled. So see, this is on zone 5, and this is on zone 5, and they're normal, which means this one is the culprit. And we'll confirm that by resetting the pull station and resetting the fire alarm control panel. Should not go off. Okay, there you go. So now is where the fun part. Now you guys get to watch me struggle in a time lapse trying to pull this chair up with one hand because I have to hold the camera. So I'm gonna speed this part up. So okay, there you go. And the reason I did that is because we got this detector, and this does mark the last part of the basement system. Oh. Jeez, I forgot how loud those horns next to each other were. I don't know what I was thinking putting high volume on both of these. That was a terrible idea. As you can see, this is tripped. Turn the lights back on, I guess. Anyways, so, well, this reset button does conclude the basement system of this video. This portion of the video is officially done. Okay, there you go. Now it's time for the demo board, which, yeah, it might be going out of order a little bit, but it's fine. So we got the Advance. We've got a 4WB, which means this is 4-wire, unlike this one, which is 2-wire. And of course, the really old mini scan panel. So this one activates the same as the 2WBs. You just stick, or you can either test it with smoke or just stick a key inside of it. There you go. So that little, you could kind of hear this panel doesn't do a good job of like quickly cutting power. It kind of fails, but it works. That's just how these old panels work. And yes, this is nowhere near complete. I've just been focusing on the basement system a lot, so I will try to add maybe a few stations to the demo board. I was like sick when I was doing it, and I was like, oh, I'm sick, I have nothing else to do. So I used the last of my energy to put these 2 devices in. So yep, that's cool. So guess what? You get to watch another time lapse of me pulling this back down. Let's go. There we go. All right. That was kind of funny. I was using my non-dominant hand to pull it down, and it kind of went like, eh. Anyways, okay. Well, I think the last thing to do would be this right here. So, all right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Interrupt your scheduled programming to shout out our most recent subscriber. So, there you go. Thank you for subscribing. All right, back to the video. All right, ready? There you go. So, and yes, I guess we'll check the battery too. I mean, it would beep at us, but I guess we'll do the little tongue test, right? Yeah, it works. It's working. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Time-lapse time. There we go. That's better. Okay, well, there's your ionization test. Mwah. Anyways. Okay, that's about it. So yeah, that concludes the September system testing. I guess I'm in the way. That concludes the September system testing for the basement stuff. And the security system testing, which I usually do in this video, but I did do that yesterday. Or not yesterday, a few days ago. System test 1 was there. But anyways, so that concludes it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.